Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday already. Oh, my goodness. It is Wednesday. Book club time. How's everybody doing this fine day? Let me get my... Want to be able to see the chat. And for some reason, the chat's not coming up. Enjoy the music while I try to get my chat up. There we go. Hello, Dee. Hello, Paula. Queen Bee's baby and stuff. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How's the music? Is it turned down enough? How's it sound? I'm going to start our book club off sharing some things. Yay, you're on time. Yes, hello, Ashley. All right. I got these two beautiful, you know I have the balloon dogs, and I got the two bulldogs from, an auction. It was, oh, come on, think, girl, whose auction? I can't remember. But you guys know all my auction channels I go to. Aren't they adorable? I love them, and I thought they would be great for our book club. They are so cute. And I got some other things for show and tell. Oh, that's what I said too when I got them. They're so cute. Debbie and Max, go thrifting. I got some beautiful... and the first thing I thought of when I saw these, beautiful, mystical, and because our book club is fantasy too, I'm going to share them with you guys first. Awesome swords. Keychain swords. Aren't those gorgeous, y'all? Just love them. Look at the little chain here. That is so beautiful. I love it. And these will be going on some of my pens. And here's one they sent me for free. This was a free gift because I bought a Halloween fairy garden backdrop. And they sent me this one for free. And it is just as gorgeous as the ones I bought. Beautiful, beautiful swords. Look at this one, y'all. And it hooks like this. This one is just gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? I love them. Just beautiful. And this turquoise one, I love it. Take the sword. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? Just beautiful swords. I did so much in here today, and now I'm sitting in bed. Aww. As long as the hot pack works, honey. Yes, awesome. Yes, I can use them for Barbie costumes for Halloween. I want to put some of them on the... If you guys remember my two dragons that I had, I'm going to put the dragon and this on a pen, a beautiful glow-in-the-dark pen. These are going to look beautiful. I just love these. And I keep going back to when Debbie and Max are on to see if I can get some more. They are just gorgeous. Look at this one. I really love this one. That's so pretty. And it has the blue throughout the sword. Just gorgeous. And here's another black one. It is different. It is different. I just love this one. Beautiful sword. Just gorgeous. And I think, did I show, oh, this one has, right here, there's a hole. So when you put the sword in, the blue is showing through that hole. That is just awesome. And I thought, how much more fantasy can you get? And this does the same thing, but it's black. And, oh, Debbie and Max always have the neatest stuff. The neatest stuff. So I have a total of 9 here, and I thought, how great would that be? I think pretty color, yes, they are. I like the one that was in your right hand just a minute ago, so it must have been the blue one. This one? Yes, it's a beautiful collection. Let me know which one, Paula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just count them. I want to see if I still have those dragons here. I want to see them with the dragons. Oh, I do, I do. I think they're in this case right here. Pretty sure they're in this case, y'all. Hang on a minute. Gotta get my case without knocking down 100 other things. They're in this case because when I put all the, I try to keep the pen stuff separate. Let's see. I'm almost positive they're in here, y'all. I might have moved them. You never know with me. I'm always doing something with my crafts. Yeah, I think I put them in the other room where I work on where I do work on the pens. Yeah, they most likely are in my desk with the pens already. Yeah, I've already moved them. But that's okay. But when I get the pens done, you all will see them because they are going to look beautiful. I did my magazine journal early this morning. I'll send it to you after the live. My phone is charging. Okay, sure. Sure. All right, let's get these moved over here. And so when I get the pens done with the swords that I choose to go with them, I will let you guys see them. And they will be most likely on my auction, guys, because these are a specialty pen. So they will be on the auction. And I will be joining New England's Cajun Roots reseller And Two Old Guys vintage resale on their auctions the next coming month. So look for me on their channels, and I will be selling the specialty sword pens along with some other specialty items. All right, and I have one more thing to share. I bought off another auction. I love it. It is the Book of Knowledge. Look at that, guys. Super old. And I was reading through it the other night. I just love old things. 1926. 1926, y'all. And I mean, you gotta handle it with care. Why have the eggs of birds so many colors? Why can a cat see in the dark? Why does a locomotive puff? Why can't we fall off the earth? I mean, how awesome. And I'll tell you, I was really getting into this. I just love it. Why does a ball bounce? And I knew my book clubbers would definitely appreciate a book this old. And for its age, I will say it is in awesome condition, you guys. Look at that. It has been taped. You can see that the tape is yellowing. But hey, for as old as it is, I am surprised that it is not in worse condition. So when I was reading it, I had it laying down like this and on my little tray. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, honey. And reading it like that because I didn't want to handle it too much. But I thought you guys would appreciate that. The Book of Knowledge. It is awesome to have. All right. Let's fill out our book here. Setting. The locale or period in which the action of a novel, play, film, etc. takes place. I love these sayings in here. And then this one says, reading is equivalent to thinking with someone else's head instead of with one's own. I love it. And today is the 12th already. August 12th. 2025, 1:30. We did start a little early today, and we got YouTube on here. Let me know, leave a comment, get your name in the book. And it is time to order another club book, you guys. We're almost at the end of this one. All right, we have Miss Paula in here. D. Ashley. Who else? Deidre. We got myself. We do have some of our watchers. They always go in. I have a few watchers that support me by watching and being here and enjoying what they are watching, and they don't say anything. I love it. Thank you so much, you guys. For giving me that watch support. All right, so we always put the watchers in here for sure. And we are reading The Housemaid. And that is recommended by club members. We took a vote on it. All right, we got our book filled out now. If you remember, we had homework, but first I'm gonna share some things with y'all. Deidre, she joins my fairy garden art on Tuesdays, and she shared some of her fairies with me. Look at that one, that is gorgeous. She has her fairy supplies and ready for Tuesday's fairy garden. And here's some of the other things and another cute little fairy. She has some neat stuff, y'all. Look at here. She has her lights. She has a seashell, a tree. I think this is a butterfly. Is this a butterfly, Dee? Yeah, it's almost your birthday, that's for sure. And she has some mushrooms. Oh, so cute. And Dee, I love your fairy. All right, I love your fairy stuff, and thanks for sharing that when you turned in your homework. All right, we did have some homework, some neat homework this time. But we are going to read a snippet. Our Christmas over the holidays. In the book club, we will be reading Debbie McComber, Dear Santa, a new Christmas novel. And we've been taking little snippets out on our Wednesdays. And so I'm just going through. Her mother disappeared and returned a few minutes later. With a big smile, she handed Lindy a child-sized shoebox. "What's that?" she asked, genuinely puzzled, not knowing what to expect. Her mother's face glowed with excitement. "I went through some of those boxes I packed away in the garage years ago and found this. I've been saving it to show you. These, my precious daughter, are your letters to Santa." "Well, they might amuse me, Mom. I doubt they will do anything to take away this ache in my heart." Oh, my. I sent you a journal. Yes, I shared it last week. I sure did. I shared it last week, Ashley. All right, that is going to be a good Christmas book starting in September and going through the end of December. All right, let's get started. I'm going to do Paula's, and if you remember, our homework was someone handed you 100 balloons and you floated into the sky. Tell us about your journey. Are you leaving, hon? Mwah. Love you. Be safe, and I'll see you tonight. Bye-bye, hon. All right, this one is Paula's. As I was blowing up the balloons, I was thinking of an adventure. I had needed a whole bunch of balloons to do my adventure. So after I had gotten them all blown up, I had thought I would go by and pick up TZED and plus hang out with her for a little bit. Then her and I both decide to take an adventure together and go and see Deidre. So we blew up more balloons, put them together so that they will handle both of us. And as we were blowing them up, we discovered we're going to need quite a bit. So we blew up 10 more. And then we both held on to the balloons inside and went to Ireland to go see Deidre. And as we were going, people thought we were going to end up in the ocean instead of Ireland. And we got a hold of Deidre and say, "Hey, come down to the beach. There is something there for you." So she came down and she didn't see anything. And we go, "Deidre, is that you?" And she said, "Yes, ma'am." And I said, "Hey, it's Paula and TZ." And the look on her face when she saw us was so happy. She said, where are you guys going together for almost 4 days?" Then it was time for us to go back. We didn't want to leave, but we had to. So we blew up our balloons again, and we told her we would be back someday. Well, this time we blew up 40 balloons and we went back home. We miss her so much. We wanted to go back, but we didn't. It was so much fun to see Deidre and being in Ireland. Awesome. Ding, 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 ding. Great job, Paula. Great use of imagination. Great use of creativity. Great use. Love your story. All right. I am going to read mine real quick. And here we go. It was an awesome day until my friend handed me 100 brightly colored balloons. I held on to the strings, admiring the vibrant colors against the sky. Little did I know this gesture would lead to an extraordinary adventure. As I clutched the balloons, a gentle breeze began to lift me off the ground. To my surprise, I started to float upwards, my feet leaving the earth. The sensation was exhilarating and terrifying. I could hear the gasps of the onlookers, and below, my friend yelled my name. I ascended higher and higher into the sky. From my vantage point, the world below appeared like a patchwork quilt, with fields, roads, houses, all stitched together. The view was breathtaking, and I felt a sense of freedom that was both thrilling and just as terrifying. As I floated, I pondered how such a thing could happen and what I would do to return to the ground. I could see my friend running after me, the wind being my guide, gently steering me across familiar landscapes. I could see the hustle and bustle of the city life, the tranquility of the parks, the winding of the rivers. The experience was like a moving painting, constantly changing and full of life. I waved to the people below, who pointed and waved back, adding to the surreal nature of my journey. Eventually, the balloons began to lose their buoyancy, and I started to descend. It was a gradual, almost graceful return to earth, until it wasn't. As I neared the ground, a sudden gust of wind sent me careening into a tree, where I hung momentarily, tangled in the branches. Then, with a thud, and a thud, I finally landed in a small patch of high grass, the balloons settling down around me. My landing, though far from elegant, was nothing short of comical. Laughter erupted from a small crowd that had gathered to witness my descent. I couldn't help but join in, chuckling at the absurdity of it all. As I untangled myself from the balloons, I realized this was an unexpected journey and was a moment I could cherish forever. Hello, Anna. Hello, Valerie. Let's add them to the book. Anna is in the house. Valerie is in the house. Let's get them added. Valerie and Anna. Anyone else? Let's see. We have Anna. Thank you, Deidre. Look at all those hand claps. Beautifully written. Thank you, Ashley. All right. Got everybody in the book thus far. Valerie and Anna are now added. And we have Deidre's. I'm going to take a quick drink before I start hers. All right. Beautiful story so far. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate that. Thank you, Paula. Someone handed me 100 balloons and then promptly disappeared. Suddenly, I felt my feet leaving the ground. Not in a rush, thank goodness, but slowly, sleepily upwards. The deep blue, dreamy sky. Strangely, I wasn't afraid and just wondered where I was going. Just then I had company. Birds, large owls flying beside me with faces that seemed to be smiling. When the very huge white owl started speaking, I thought, oh, this is a dream. He came closer and brushed my cheek, and a strange but wonderful feeling filled my whole being. I would never be able to describe the feeling ever. Then, with a little bump, he had stopped, and an extremely large branch at a truly prodigy tree, I took the owl's wing and went to follow him inside a doorway in the tree. Briefly looked back, and there was my balloons being held seemingly with no trouble by one tiny, teeny treasure, a red robin, my favorite bird, who smiled at me. And then I noticed she, yes, she, because she was all dressed up, and I saw that it was with my favorite things. Wow, Dee, so far, excellent. Prodigious. I knew that's what that was. Thank you. The colors, pink and white, lace, silk, ribbons, bows, tulle galore. I said, wow, you look amazing. The huge owl asked if I wanted to dress up and have a party for this special day. And of course I answered the affirmative. In we all went, one after the other, and I noticed that there were so many now come for the party, but the owl's little house didn't appear that big. But in we went, and inside the beautiful room just magically grew, just as large as necessary. Then the music. I tried on so many gorgeous dresses and bracelets. Oh, and the tiaras. It was truly wonderful. I danced so much, so happy with this wonderful feeling inside of me. I laid down on the massive couch too close. Uh-oh, it got kind of light, Dee. Too close, closed my eyes for just a second, and suddenly I heard my husband's voice. I gingerly opened one eye, and wow, I was home in my little haven, and my wonderful Jim beside me saying, you were someplace really special. Oh my gosh, ding, 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 ding. Great job, Dee. Excellent use of creativity. Excellent use of imagination. Oh, you guys, you are getting better and better and better as our club goes on. I am so excited for y'all. 2 excellent stories. And Anna and Ashley, please get your story in if you can. And if you want to join our book club, send an email to tzedstyle@gmail.com, and in the subject line, I want to join. And make sure to send your address, and you must be 18 years and older to join our club. We had some great stories today. Great share on the Fairy Garden. That is every Tuesday at 10:30. And I forgot to show you guys this. This also came from Debbie and Max Go Thrifting. They sent me this awesome candle. Smells so good. A Merry Christmas pine candle and it fits so well with the theme because we're going to be reading Debbie McComber's Dear Santa over the holiday months, September through December. And I forgot to show you that, but I love this little candle. All right, now, our homework. Let's see. We are doing such a great job on imagination, creativity, that I am going to, let me get my little paper here. Oh, this fits right in. Here we go, y'all. This is next week's homework. You get a pair of flying roller skates. You get a pair. No, the story was, Anna, someone gives you a 100 balloons, and you slowly begin to float upward towards the sky. Where do you go? What happens to you along your journey? And how do you finally land? You can go back to last week's show, and it also will tell you again what the story was about. But this week's homework is you get a pair of flying roller skates. Can you put that in the chat, Paula? Can you write that for me? Take your time. You get a pair of flying roller skates. Where do you go? Where do you go? And that's it. So use your creativity. Use your imagination. Make it a wild story. Make it a fun story. Make it a funny story. However you want it to be. It is up to you. It's your muse, your creativity, your imagination. You get a pair of flying roller skates. Where do you go? And that is our homework for next week, y'all. Awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome. All right, I need some room here. Gotta move some things around. Put my little bauble back there. Move my candle over here. Put my pencil down there. And here is my picture journal to date. Beautiful. This one had Tomorrow Needs You. We had the flowers. And of course, our fairy garden. I made sure to put the fairy garden. And my sweetheart and I are going to be downsizing after our wedding. So tiny house, big living. It's time to move forward. And here I am with my YouTube friends, family. Open the door to new journeys. I borrowed this off Ashley's journal page she sent me, and I showed you last week. And then, of course, we all want more time. Oh, Paula has an idea already. Deidre said, you sent yours, Dee. Oh, your journal page. Yeah, you forgot to send it. Yep. You get a pair of flying roller skates. Where do you go? Yes. Thank you for telling Anna that, Ashley. Time for family and friends. I love my kitty. And you all know the story about my kitty cat. Oh my gosh. During my auction, I had only been going about 10 minutes. She had a bad asthma attack and she quit breathing. So I had to do her puff, and I pinched her leg real hard to see if I can get her to move. And she came out of it, but I was shaking so bad, y'all. Oh, I was shaking so bad. And then I got this for my mini babies that I'm collecting for my mini TZ. No matter how hard it gets, trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord. And that takes us to my next 2 pages. Awesome sauce. Oh, here we have a blank slate. So what am I going to do today? Oh, you know what? I left my pieces in the other room. Hang on, y'all. Be right back. Left my magazines in there and everything. All right, let's keep this. I'm going to pull these out because I want to go through, definitely want to go through this other book. I already went through these. I want to see what might be in this flea market book. And if you ask your friends, family, oh, nice. Look at here, y'all. I love this. I don't see anything on this page I want, but I definitely want this. So if you cut the door in half, you can mount the halves on either side of the window. Nice. And then you're able to shut them. I love that. I love the whole page, but I could separate them. I could. Oh, where's my scissors? I had them right here. I bet you I left them by the washer. There we go. I have to laugh at, my honey laughs at me too because everywhere you go in this house is a part of me. He said, I wouldn't know what to do if you weren't here. He said, you're everywhere. He called me a tornado, you guys. Said, you're like a little tornado, just sweeping through the house. Yeah, I really like this. And I am going to cut that part off because it has that lettering. Oh yeah, I love that. Put it over there for now, and then I'm going to cut. This looks like it'd be nice too. And I just want to let you guys know, when you are doing your picture journals, don't worry about overlapping. That's what makes it look so awesome. You know, if you overlap your pictures, you know what they mean. It's your journal. So you don't have to have all these spaces between your items. You can overlap them. I love that. That's going to look good. Let's see what else this book has for treasures. I always like to look for the big words. Oh, look at there. What a way to represent doll collecting. Nice. We don't need a lot of them, just enough to represent. And I think what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to do this to make upper, to put across the top or the bottom of the page. How awesome would that be? Love the Victoria's outfit. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Yeah, she's got on her little summer jeans and her top. I got some new stickers from, oh, great. Perfect, says D. Yes, this is a perfect representation of doll collecting. I am an avid doll collector. And I do have to downsize though, I know that. But it's not gonna be my Barbies, it's not gonna be my Reborns. It is probably going to be my porcelains. So we are definitely taking this word playful because I try to be playful during my lives and my shows, during my crafting. So I definitely want the word playful. And of course pottery, because we do a lot of things in our, oh, and I gotta show you guys something. In our Arts and Crafts Monday, I made you guys, showed you how to make some silicone molds, and I got them made out of clay. There is the mold 1, and this is mold 2. And you can cut them out, cut around them, and they are hard, so I can paint them whatever color I choose. Didn't those turn out good? And I showed you how to make your mold with the silicone. So now I can create these beautiful pieces, and I will show you. Here's this one. And then I will show you the other piece that we created. And this is on Mondays. And there is our beautiful, see how it sticks up? Just like this. Beautiful flower. We can use these flowers in our fairy gardens. Paint them whatever color we want. Oh, thank you, Dee. She said you are playful. Yeah, some people aren't a big fan of porcelain dolls, but it's mostly their clothes that I get attached to and their faces. I see that little face and I go crazy. But that's what we do on Mondays, so join us over there on Monday for Arts and Crafts. All right. Ooh, nice. I see. Look at here, you guys. The fairies are great protectors over the animals in the forest. And this is a bird. And it's such a cute bird. I just have to have him for my journal, because it could represent something else for me. Oh, let's take the birdhouse. We made a birdhouse in our Arts and Craft Monday. We painted it pink to match the red box that we created, because we are working with wood on Mondays too. And so, let me throw this away. This magazine is Flea Market Decor, Summer Refresh, Vintage Makeover. Ooh, and you know what? I gotta have that word summer. I do. And I love going to flea markets, so I think I'll have that word too. And I love vintage, so I think I'll take that word. All right, so let's cut out the word summer, so I can put that. And my summer, Ming and May's summer party is tomorrow, y'all. Join them and meet all my new Barbie friends I have gotten. They are going to be introducing all their new Barbie friends. Sometimes we need a refresh, so I think I'll keep that word too. We all need a refresh now and then. I love it. Yeah, I do. I do get excited. I'm sorry. I do get excited. I love using things in my journal. All right, let's see. Let's keep the word decor because I'm always looking for ways of fixing up Barbie's mansion, my mini TZ's mansion with decor, so I'm going to keep that. And I love flea markets, so I'm definitely keeping this word. You'll probably see this go. I can find some awesome stuff at a flea market, y'all. Barbies, clothes, pictures. Oh, hang on, y'all. The dogs are barking. Someone's at the front door. I have a little doorbell the camera is hooked to, and when it sees somebody at the front door, I have dogs that bark. I always say, the dogs are barking. It was just the neighbor walking his dog. I used to go to flea markets with my mom. Oh, I tell you. Queen Bee. QB, send some pictures to TZ so we can, yeah, she does. She sends them to me. Ooh, I like the word top. Never know when that could come in handy. So I am going to cut that word out. And, ooh, weekend projects. I'm going to cut that word out too. Never know when words can come in handy. So we're definitely going to keep that. And I think I'll keep the word junktastic. There is so many things, y'all, that you can make out of junk. Seriously. Somebody is throwing it away and I say, no, I can make a fairy garden out of that. Or I can make something out of that. Don't throw it away. Give it to me. That's why I have so many craft things. My daughter always tells me, if I need anything, I just go to Mom's. I'll find it. Oh, let's see. Ooh. Inspiration. Inspiration, y'all. Give me some inspiration. Love it, love it, love it. We are definitely keeping that. Gots to have inspiration. And you know, when I watch other channels, I think I'm keeping that word double too. That might come in handy down the road. You never know when you're doing your picture journaling. You never know. When I watch other channels, I can pick up ideas too from that. Oh, look at here, the word beauty. The word beauty. Find the beauty in everything. Yes, we gotta keep that word, definitely. I love the big words in my journal because you can recognize instantly why you put them in there. All right, here's another word, summer. We might need it on another page. And vintage. Definitely need the word summer and vintage. So they can go on a page. And we're gonna split them in half so we can put them on 2 different sections if we so choose. All right, let's see. What else can I get into today? Oh, look at that word summer up there. Nice big word. And really, guys, it doesn't take long if you go through your magazines. It really doesn't take long to just, what I like to do is I cut them out in big pieces and then cut them down later if I need to, or I just leave them like they are because I'm going to cover some of them up anyway. What do y'all think? Passing the torch, that's what you're doing with the, yes! Love the beanies. Yeah, I used to love the Beanie Babies. I had some for a while, but I couldn't get into them, so I just gave them away as giveaways. Let's see. Don't need anything else here. Nothing trips my trigger. But here's another thing that represents. Here's another thing that would represent opening new doors. An open window. Let's go through the open window and discover new possibilities. That is a good representation of going through the open window. And look at the heart attached to it. Let me cut this down where I did the other one. Yes, go through the window to new possibilities. And I love these pillows. They might come in handy too. So we'll keep the pillows and we'll keep the rug because I might need a rug on my page. You never know. Oh, look at here, y'all. Look at here, y'all. Mastering. Don't we all try to master new things? I am mastering new projects. And next Monday, we will be mastering brush-on silicone to our babies. We are making a silicone baby, so we will be mastering something new. Nice, nice. Oh, that's just too cute for comfort, so I'm going to keep it. That is too cute. A very cute shelf with beautiful. I mean, aren't those colors uplifting, y'all? You got to admit. It makes you smile when you see those. Vintage tiny toys here. And then you've got the beautiful towels that are, oh yes, that does inspire you. That is gorgeous. All right, let me put my stuff over here. All right, that's all we need on that page. Let's keep looking and see, we're almost done. Yes, good, Ashley. Let love in, yes. I love that. The heart could represent letting love in. Oh, look what I folded up from that other. I gotta keep this, y'all. Bring on the new mastering of new projects. Bring on the mastering of new projects. We can do it. We can, y'all. We can master new things. Oh, and look at here. I love doing jewelry art, and one of the people that does auctions, Josie, she's the one that got me into jewelry art, and boy, once I started on it, I loved it. So I am going to keep this picture art here as a representation of that. I love that. Oh, I'll keep this little one too. Definitely keep this. And the art Josie showed us was just gorgeous. So that's what got me into that. All right. We are just about done. Oh, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. Oh, guys, look at this. Oh, and I'm doing my auctions now. Look at here. I have jewelry in my last auction, and I sold several of my vintage pieces. And so this jewelry is a good representation. Yeah, they could also make good wall art from my dollhouse. Put a frame around them. See, Ashley and I got minds are alike because we're always thinking of our dollhouse. Oh, I just love this. This might be useful. I'm going to keep it just to be on the safe side. I'm going to keep that whole thing because those might come in handy. Oh, look at here, you all. Just look at what I come across. This is why I love magazines. Look at here, look. Books. That is going on my page today, y'all. This is definitely, I'm going to do a quick cutout because this is definitely going on my page today. I love reading to you guys. I love our book club. And what a good representation of all of you and reading. So I am definitely prepping this one. Yes, definitely. That is going in my book. And then here we have another cute little shelf. I might as well keep it for the GP of it all. Put it in my pile. You never know, y'all. You never know. All right, let's see what's on here. Oh, more books. Nothing like that one, though. That one is just awesome. And we will revive it and find a place for it. I love it. Gotta have those words right there. Okay, so we're gonna we will revive it and find a place for it that would fit. That's what Ashley and I, our minds are always thinking about our dollhouses. What can we put in our dollhouse? So we gotta have those words, y'all. Gotta have it. Oh, and I like the word rustic. Gotta have rustic. Yes, gotta have rustic. All right. I think I have enough with what I had last week. I think we're done. This book is the most awesome book. I'm gonna ask my friends if they have any more of these vintage books. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely ask my friend if she has any more of these vintage ones. Flea market. So awesome. I like to use pictures like that as photo backdrop. Yay, that's true. Big pictures look good for photo backdrops. Yeah, if you can find one without words in it, I don't want the words or anything, but this is an awesome book, you all. I really like this book. So I have a lot more in there. And let's just check this one out real quick. Just see what's in here. HGTV magazine. What might be in this? It's so cool to find out, isn't it? Oh, another door, Ashley. Look. Oh, awesome. Light, flowers, another clock, a welcome mat in front of the door. Now, how you can't get any, come on in. And that could be a representation of telling everyone, come on in the book club. Definitely keeping this whole page. I am going to cut those all out. We're just taking a quick peek inside this magazine, y'all. If you see something, holler. Holler, holler. Ashley, you should really send some pictures. Yeah, I've seen over on Instagram, I have seen Ashley's dollhouse and the things she does. She does a cute little, I think I missed last week's, but she does a cute little skit with her Barbies. And I love watching it because I love to see the drama and what's going to happen next with which Barbie. The one got invited to a party, and the girl only invited her to make her miserable by catching her dad with a young girl, and oh, the drama of it all. It's so good. You ought to head on over there and watch her little Barbie show. Write the name of your show, Ashley, in the comments, please. And I have some more good news, you guys. I have, yeah, it's a Barbie soap opera. But it's a good soap opera. I have some more good news, y'all. Listen, Paula and I were talking, and she is only two subscribers away from 1,000, guys. So help her out. Get on over there to Grandma Paula K's channel and sign up. Get her to that 1,000. Let's work together. Help each other. That's right. Oh, look at here, y'all. Look at here. Look at this word. You showed us. DIY projects. Love it. Keeping it. Keeping it, keeping it. All right, what else do we have? Okay, couple more pages and we're gonna do the one part of my journal. Oh, these are some awesome magazines, you guys. Try to get your hands on this type of magazine. HGTV, this one was the flea market. HGTV. This one was another. These are all HGTVs. So try to get the magazines that, thank you. She put in there, guys, Maple Grove. Maple Grove, love the name too. And Valerie's working on her 100. How far are you from 100, Valerie? And congratulations, Paula, says Valerie. Grandma Paula said, thank you, Queen Bee. At Life with Ashley's Dolls, yes. I see a lot of her content in her Instagram, what she makes and stuff. It's really cool, y'all. Yeah, write it down. And I love Maple Grove. I love that. I missed last week's, though. I got to go back. I usually go back if I miss them and try to catch up with where she's at, because I might have missed 2 weeks, because, tell me, Ashley, because I left off, where I left off is when she caught her dad in that other room. The girl sent her in the other room, and she caught her dad with a young friend. It's actually a spin-off for my original series. Yeah, that's true. So you would like to watch. Oh yeah, they would want to watch from the beginning, because I seen the other ones, the past and present. Yeah, it's on YouTube, Dee. It's on YouTube. Her Maple Grove and her past and present is on YouTube. All right, let's get started on my page, y'all. Let me get rid of this garbage. I don't want to mix it up with my other stuff, so let me see, right here. Okay. All right, this is all the little garbage. All right. Get rid of this, get rid of that. And this time I want to do something different. I want to, for my page, I want to take my big brush, and I want it to make a bold statement because journals, picture journaling is something I really love to do. Did you type in queen bees, babies and stuff? I can send you the link, Dee. I will definitely send you the link, honey. I want a bold page, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is take these bold colors and make a background for my page. Beautiful. I'm gonna try this awesome blue here. Kind of like oh, it's purple. Nice. I want to mix them, make it a bold background, very bold background. That is so awesome. Let's go with, I'm going to go with the green. Oh yeah, that is a bold background, y'all. And it will stand out behind. Now I'm going to add some gold throughout the empty parts. Deidre, with you being blue, all you have to, oh, that's true. You're blue, Dee. You could just click on her name and it should take you right to her channel. I am putting gold on the empty spaces in my background, guys, of my journal. Yes, look at that. Very bold background. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, now, I definitely want this on here because that represents all the miniatures I collect. So I definitely want this on my journal page because it is a representation of all the miniatures I collect. Look how awesome that looks, y'all. Don't want that one. And I've got to have a representation of my auction I just did, so I'm going to cut just the top part off of that picture, and I'm going to put it right here so it can fit right next to the miniature shelf because the auction went very well. And if you missed it, catch my next one. I will be having another auction soon, and I also will be putting up when I am on Johnny New England Cajun Roots and Two Old Vintage Reseller, Two Old Guys Vintage Resellers. Okay, now let's represent, let's see. Yeah, let's see. What else do I want to add to my page? Of course, let's put this on here. Mastering. We are mastering new projects in our Monday crafts. So, let's see. What can I put to represent Monday's crafts? What do I want to put here? Yeah, here we go. That'll fit right there. Mastering. Silicone baby. So let's get one of our little babies. We got to put a little, because we are going to be making a silicone. Let's use, well, yeah, let's use her because she's small. So I'm going to put mastering right at the top. Right at the top. Brilliant. Don't you have other channels? She did. Thank you, Ashley. Yes, I love the bold background I did. Thank you for that. Okay, we're mastering silicone molds, and it is going to be a baby. So we definitely have the word mastering. I'm gonna put this right here in the corner. And we have to have a picture of a baby face, because that's what we are mastering on Mondays. We are mastering a baby mold. Let's see. And let's go ahead and use summer, because it is summer. That's what we are doing this summer. So I definitely need the word summer in there, so I can remind myself it was a gorgeous summer with gorgeous friends and family, and we are doing so many fun things this summer. There you have it. All right. Let's see. And we just put theories in our house, and we also made a pink birdhouse. So I am gonna go ahead and add these cute little birds. Oh, I love when my picture journals come together, because I know what each one represents, and I love looking through them. You know, you let a couple months go by, maybe a year, and you look back at your picture journal and the memories just come flooding back. That's what I love. So we are going to go ahead and put the little birds in here, because they are gonna look really cute. Look at that, y'all. Beautiful. This page has so much representation on it. Mastering the baby mold on Mondays, the fairies on Tuesdays, the miniatures I collect, the first auction I did, and I am doing 2 shows with my friends, Johnny and Mark, and so much representation in this page alone. It just brings me joy. So much joy. Oh, and I do love vintage. I gotta use this word vintage. I love my vintage, let me tell you. If you learn to appreciate vintage, y'all, vintage, look at the piece. When you see vintage items, look at the piece. What can it do? What can it do for me? Where can I place it in my home? How can I change it? And then you will see the beauty in vintage. If you look at it like old junk, then old junk is what you're going to see. But if you look at it like I just told you, what can I do with it? Where can I place it in my home? To suit your, and you will find out how awesome vintage really is. Deidre, I will look to see what tomorrow, if there's a video, I will send the link. Great. Help her out there, Paula. Help her out. All right, let's see. So I've got vintage representing, and I put summer in there, of course. And I love, and you know what? I am going to use this. This will be the last one I put on here, guys, because I'm going to use the inspiration I get by watching other craft channels, by watching other fairy channels, by watching the auctions that I go to, the tiny homes tours. I get so much inspiration off other channels. It makes it worth it to watch them. So I am definitely going to put this in my journal, because I love the inspiration I get from other channels. Putting this over here. Right there. Beautiful. And my page is done, y'all. Beautiful, bright colors. Just looking at it, I bet you all could tell me. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. You all could tell me what each one of these are. Just a beautiful page to look back on. I just love it, y'all. It turned out gorgeous. And I love the bold background I gave myself for this page. Just gorgeous. But we will have to leave it open, y'all. You know that, because I don't want the glue sticking. I have to let it dry, but what a mess I've made here. I gotta collect all my fun little magazine pictures so I don't lose any of those. And this has sure been, and I'm glad I got to share my swords with you guys. I will just bring a couple back up here. I'm glad I got to share these. These will be going on a specialty pen that will be in my auction. So look for that auction, guys, and grab yourself a beautiful pen with a dragon and a sword. And don't forget your homework, creativity. Tomorrow, 10:30 a.m., it is May and Ming's summer party, and they are going to introduce you to all our new Barbie friends. And you are going to love them, you guys. Don't be late. See you then. Have a blessed day, everyone. Stay positive. I'll see you tonight, 9 p.m. for our book read, The Housemaid. Don't be late.